we're in, content and the licensing agreements and those type of relationships are very important to ensure the longevity of our company. The fact that Sony allowed us to partner with them, they see something in VIP TV, and they see something in Mr. Bob Brimner, our CEO, because these relationships don't come easy, and they don't take these relationships lightly. But now we have the full strength and the arm of Sony. If you're on some of our Wednesday calls, we talk about how Disney and NBC are partnered up with Hulu. So it's a very competitive market. So to be able to now, it's kind of like put a S on Superman's chest. And so now when we go out, every member of VIP TV, we can, when you get that question, well, how do I know that it's legal? Well, we have a strategic partnership with Sony and AMG. And being in that industry for a long time, that particular brand carries a lot of weight in the industry. And just by doing that and saying that, it will definitely release the tension in the air, because there's so many people that think about Cody and the illicit material that is out there. And we've had several conversations in private about making sure that our company looks and feels 100% legal and legitimate to the people that are out there that we are talking to. What we've just done is kind of like has a silver bullet in the industry now, because by saying that Sony is our provider of our licensing, we kill every skeptic that's out there that thinks that we're a fly-by-night company. And once again, these relationships don't come easy. Sony is not going to partner up with a company that they haven't vetted properly and made sure that, it's a win-win for both parties. And, guys, the fact that they actually partnered with us is just amazing, especially when you can see from a standpoint that a lot of times Sony wants to go with an acquisition, where instead of trying to partner, they'll just want to buy the rights of the company and call it a good day, and now you're under Sony's umbrella and they own you. We're not in that relationship. We're in a true partner-to-partner relationship. And with that being said, my gosh, the sky is now the limits for us, and all we have to do is literally use the resources we have and the tools we have. So, Mr. Bob Brimner, it seems to amaze me how far we go week, just another feather in the cap of legitimacy, and this is an amazing opportunity. I turn it back to Mr. Brimner. Right before I do, however, I'd like to let everyone know on Thursday, if you're in Michigan, we will be having, and it's been sent out as an email, we're going to be doing a training event at the Bishop Woods Church in Ypsilanti, the same place we met 2 years ago. We're going to have a live trainer where we will show you how to use your devices. So if you're nearby, I heard the weather is going to be good. It'll be in the 40s. So come on out and learn about VIP TV a little bit more. This will be how to use each device. We're going to set it up and teach you how to use them. Once again, I'm going to turn it back to Mr. Sumner. But, guys, this is an amazing opportunity, and understand where you are at the right time. If you miss this, it's not because Mr. Brimner and his family didn't prepare it for you. It's just because you didn't take advantage of it, because they are working hard every week, and this is another example of the fruit from their hard work and their labors. Back to you, Mr. Brimner. Congratulations on the accomplishment.
Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. And folks, we have a little list in the back office, the leaderboard, and if you play in football, you can always tell where you stand. Just look at the scoreboard. The scoreboard never lies. And so, number one, again this month, killing it, the Beast of Chicago, Brian Jenkins. I'm telling you, Brian is just, he's got his head down, he's focused. He's almost got a person, sign up every day. And Brian, congratulations. Great job. And if y'all ever get a chance, we got some recordings of him doing some of our conference calls, and they are as dynamite as he is, and you want to listen to them too. So we're not going to go through the rest of the list because you know, who can ever remember who came in second at the Kentucky Derby last year? But you can probably remember the winner. So, Brian, congratulations. Make sure you get on the Freedom Club board. New people on there every day now. So it's over 100 people now are in Freedom Club members. We're proud of that. We got our free trials, and, you know, people are using them, and just make sure you use them in a way that is, you know, will really, really grow your business. So with that, I'm going to introduce our incredible leader that from Orlando that is just doing a fabulous job, leading by example and just motivating everybody on these Tuesday night calls, the wonderful Erica Harris. Erica, welcome to the call.
I am here, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the captain of them all, Mr. Bremner. Thank you so much for your vision, and thank you so much for this wonderful phone call and absolute fantastic opportunity. Guys, I am so excited. I was just sitting here, and I'm listening to Mr. Terrence Court speak about us joining Sony. I mean, guys, Sony was out before we were born. I mean, this is huge. Definitely look for the information in your back office. Don't share it yet, but look for the information in your back office so that you can see this super fantastic information and realize the power that you have within you. Well, with that being said, our High Heel Tuesdays call is in full swing and in full effect. I have a tremendous guest on the call that I'll be bringing up shortly, so get your pen and paper out for some super fantastic copious notes. First off, we'd like to say High Heel's mission is to provide an atmosphere where women can feel comfortable and supported throughout the whole entrepreneurial process using the vehicle VIPTV. Well, folks, as we all know, we are busy moms, aunts, grandmas. We are sisters, cousins, friends, confidants. We are the neighbors. We are the godparents. We do it all here as women. But the one thing we have to remember is our entrepreneurial spirit, which God gave us a vision of to see a very long time ago. And with VIPTV, we decided to say yes to this opportunity. So the message today is definitely keep your excitement with the yes that you initially signed up with. Don't let no one deter you from feeling the way you did when you first signed up. You know, that butterfly feeling in your stomach, you know, when you was reaching for that credit card and you was like, yes, I am in this, I see this. Keep that same encouragement, excitement going because, yes, you will meet some people that say, I'm good, which we all know people that say I'm good will never be great because they stopped right there at good. You know you're going to meet some people that's the timing is just not going to be right for them. Quite honestly, the timing wasn't right for me when I first started, but it took me some time to go over the information and really see what this was all about, really see how this can go viral, really see where this can easily be at 10 million subscriptions very, very soon. I'm telling you, we are just at the very beginning, but most importantly, you will be here as a six-figure earner if you stay focused. With that being said, I'm going to bring on a dynamite person. This young lady is out of Philadelphia. She is no stranger to referral marketing. Couple of things about her. She is a bee. She keeps going and going and going. She is a mother. She is a grandmother. She is a aunt. And most importantly, she is an entrepreneur right here with VIPTV. She's a married woman, and she is a person that loves to take, and she has her own business. But the thing that stands out the most with VIPTV, she was the top female recruiter on the board for January. She is currently the top female on the board for February. And get this, folks, she was the very first male or female on the board for the month of February. With that being said, is Ms. Kim French. Are you there? Push star 6.
I'm here, Erica. Can you hear me?
We can hear you just fine. Go ahead and take it away.
Thank you so much for having me on this call this evening. I was super excited about the news I heard. Did I hear correctly? We are going to partner with Sony.
Yes, we are.
Oh,
We've already done it.
That is so huge. When you just already know you're in the right place at the right time, and then you get another confirmation, that is just super, super excited. I am just so excited about this opportunity. I have been in the industry for a really, really long time. I mean, I'm talking about 15, 20 years in and out of different companies. But this one right here, I saw this opportunity on New Year's Eve. I actually saw it a couple of days before, but on New Year's Eve, I decided that I wanted my 2018 to come in with another stream of income. And I called the person, which is Fred Harrison, that introduced me to it, and I said, I'm ready to join. I need to join now before the clock strikes 12. I need this to be in my life before the new year come in, and that's what I did. My background is a full-time entrepreneur, but I like to say that I'm a network marketer, a full-time network marketer, because I've been in this industry full-time for 11 years. But before that, I worked in corporate America. And then one day in 2006, I decided I'm going to step out. I've leaped out on faith, and I'm going to take my entrepreneurship to another level, because I believe some people are born to be entrepreneurs, and that is me, because I've always been one, always been in my spirit, always been doing things since I was about 9 years old. So in 2006, I decided to take it full time, and that's what I did. So it's been about 11 going on 12 years now. So when I say my background, I like to just say I am a full-time network marketer. And when you've been in the industry for a really long time, you see a lot of things. And when you see something good, like VIP TV, you know a good thing when you see one. And I've only been there for a month and a half, and we've partnered with Sony. I'm already on the leaderboard. I'm having success with this company without a lot of effort because of what we're offering. And it's affordable. And we already have a system in place. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. All I'm doing is showing the video that was showed to me. It got me excited, and it will get other people excited. There's no need to try to go out and do your own thing. Of course, you might want to create some flyers, but just don't reinvent the wheel. Just follow the system the way you see other people following it. If they're a top recruiter, you follow the system, you can be the same way. And the reason why I stay involved in network marketing, because there's no other way. Well, I'm not going to say no other way. There are a few ways, but network marketing is one of them that will show you how to build a family legacy, how to build your own empire, how to build a business to teach to your grandchildren and leave a legacy for them, and something that they can do without having a degree, without going to college. Not saying I have anything against any of that, but this is something that you can hand down generation after generation. I don't have nothing against people that work. I worked all my life until it was time for me to stop. I retired myself at the age of 39. It was time for me to stop, because I could have worked up until I was 60 or 70, but I'm never going to build a legacy that I want to build for my grandchildren working a job. Now, you work a job is good, but you have to have a plan B in place, and network marketing has always been my plan B. And being involved with a company like VIP TV, where I have something to offer people that they already have. Everyone loves their cable. Most people that don't have cable is because they say it's too expensive. Not that I can't afford it. I refuse to pay that kind of money, because me, myself, I was paying almost $200 a month when I looked at it. So it just made sense. And I know if it makes sense, it can make dollars, and it makes sense for everyone else. So, that's my story. That's my background. I love marketing. I built relationships. I got, friends all over the United States, some in other countries, and it all comes from network marketing. It's not just the money that you make. It's the time freedom. You get to do what you want and when you want. You get to spend time with your family. You get to travel. You get to make friends, and build a legacy. It's like, I can't really explain the feeling of it, but it's like everything wrapped up in one that you want to do. You set yourself a goal, you write it down, you follow a system, and you just watch it come to play. So I just love this industry. I've been in it for so long. I'm never going to leave it. I have something I can teach to my grandchildren that they can teach their grandchildren. When people mention my name, generations down the line, they will remember me because I will have taught them something and left them something. That's how people remember you. I don't know my great-great-grandmother's. I only know her name. And it probably sounds selfish, but that's the way it is because she didn't leave me anything. So if you leave somebody with something, a legacy, and teach them things, they will remember you. I will be remembered for something I did for other people and that I gave. I'm a giver. And I love being in this industry because it allows you to give to others, teach others how to make their dreams come true.
Wow.
So, Ms. Harris, thank you, Ms. Harris.
Wow. Leave a legacy, folks. Leave a legacy. Leave something to others. Be giving. If that doesn't sound like a tremendous leader. You know, in this industry, thank you so much for that powerful story, Ms. Kim French. Again, she's right there in Philadelphia. You guys will be seeing a regional event a VIP event coming from them really, really soon. Guys, that was so powerful and moving because not only when you go to work and you work a 9 to 5, do people remember you from that? That's something real. I've never looked at it like that. I've been an auditor now for 13, 14 years. I don't know if I'll be remembered as an auditor, but one thing for sure, I will be remembered as a giving, a loving person. I'll be remembered as a motivational speaker for referral marketing. I'll be remembered for the time that I gave and the time that I donated and the things that you do for other people. She's absolutely, that was super powerful, super powerful. Folks, you heard it here first at the VIP TV High Heel Tuesdays, the empowering the female entrepreneurs. That was so powerful. And the thing that really, really resonate is exactly that. How will people remember you as an entrepreneur? I'm telling you, that's going to be a huge topic. We've already talked about no excuses. We already talked about don't worry, be happy. We talked about the structure of your positive personality. We talked about learning how to say no problem. We talked about the 3% factor and the 7-step method to achieving your goals. Last week we talked about some edification because we must learn how to edify our upline so that you can be edified as well. And today we're going to talk about keeping your addictions of excitement. How do you feel when you see your name on that leaderboard? When you search and you see that name, that feeling that you get right then, how excited are you? Be addicted to that exciting feeling. Be addicted to going back there and seeing that you sponsored someone else and you just got paid for what you did. But not only that, as months and months go further, you see your residual checks building and building from month to month. Get excited about that. Get excited with knowing that you are working with a company that is continuously getting better. Even though they're over 18 years old, the focus is to continuously getting better. You know, a couple of weeks ago, you heard from another young lady out of Philadelphia, Miss Domika Tutt. She told you this is a industry disruption. She told you not only were her feelings and emotions and her passion that she saw as an entrepreneur, but she told you from facts that her husband has been in the industry over 15 plus years, and they don't think they will have a job simply 5 years from now. So Ms. Domika Tutt told us we was in a industry disruption. Folks, I can't tell you how much you are in the right place at the right time to put your foot on the gas, but I'm going to tell you the powerful story that we just heard and the powerful story from Domika Tutt really, really, really resonated with exactly what we're doing. It really, really set passion and set practice with what Mr. Bob Bremner has been telling us week after week after week, that we are really at the right place at the right time. Everybody wants everything to be so perfect today. Mr. Bob Bremner has had this company over 18 years, and it still is not perfect. Why? Because nothing in the world is perfect. Everything continuously revolves, and they're continuously changing. I mean, just think of the industry disruptions that I know maybe your parents and you both said. How about this one? I'm never buying water bottle. Remember that? I can hear that conversation over and over in my head from hearing my elders talk about it. And look, it's bottled water everywhere. How about the thought of a cell phone? Remember, it was a brick, and it was this big old suitcase, and then it went to another size and another, and now it's smaller and smaller and smaller, and now it's a whole computer in your hand. Those are industry disruptions. It wasn't nothing wrong with it before, but it just kept getting better and better and better. Look at our vehicles. Every vehicle now, sunroof, keyless remote entry, navigation system. We done went from the radio to the 8-track to the CD to the, I don't even know what it is now, series radio. We don't even need all those CDs and stuff anymore. Industry disruptions. That's what we have right here. And I know you guys remember the very first travel company that was an industry disruption. Everything has its place. And right now, VIP TV is giving us an opportunity to seize your position right here. VIP TV is giving you the opportunity to say, yes, I can win with this company. Because I'm going to tell you, it's some people that I've worked with in the industry for several years, like, Mr. Ray McDowell, and just to listen to him speak and his passion and his enthusiasm. I've been knowing him for years, but yet his conversation is on a whole nother level. His belief system is on a whole nother level. I listen to Mr. Brian Jenkins when he says, I get up every morning at 4 a.m. That means what? He doesn't give himself a chance to lose. He's up at 4 a.m. every day. He has things to do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I see the people on the leaderboard right now. It's 100+ people, and each one of them has decided to say yes to this opportunity and then take action. Folks, get addicted to those actions. Get addicted to those successful feelings. Get addicted to those encouraging words. Get addicted to those good things that you want to happen on a daily basis. But I got to tell you, it's some things that you have to do in order for them to happen. It is some things you have to do for them to happen. Keep your excitement. Learn your product. Don't let nobody tell you what VIP TV do. You tell them. Don't nobody make you feel like VIP TV is not doing what you need for them to do. You tell them. Take your posture. Take your seat at the head table. And understanding your product doesn't make you an expert. It means that anybody can't tell you anything about your product. That you've learned it. You've talked to the leaders in the company. You've did your own research. You've asked questions. You went to the meetings. You got on the phone calls. You did your due diligence so that you can run your business effortlessly. You did that. Don't let somebody come to you and say, well, I didn't even see no sports packages, and you sitting there like you don't know. You know we offer all those sports packages. You know Mr. Brian Kimbo told you you can even watch cricket on your sports packages. So don't let nobody tell you what you don't have on VIP TV. Learn your product. Work on your business daily. Daily, ladies and gentlemen. Daily. That means every day you can't do the same thing because maybe you just don't have the time. I know myself, my daughter got choir practice son got different sports practices. I mean, my husband do stuff. I have things to do. We are all busy. We was busy before VIP TV. We're consistently busy. We have lives. We understand that. But it takes 5 minutes to send a couple of texts out. It takes, 30 minutes out the day to make a couple of phone calls. It takes 10 minutes out the day to put a couple of posts on social media. It takes a couple of more minutes to call some people back that told you that they was interested. It takes a couple of minutes to write down a few people's names and say, I'm going to call them on Tuesday, and these people said call them back on Thursday. You have to work on your business daily, because if you don't, it's going to feel like a job. You go do it when you feel like it and not when you feel like it. You're going to be excited when you get a check, and you're not going to be excited when it's time to pay your auto ship. So work on it daily, because as you're planting those seeds daily, guess what? You'll be just like I was. I was gone for 8 days and came back and had 3 sign-ups. I didn't talk to those people, but I had planted the seeds. So while I was gone, they had the chance to look over the information and sign up. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to plant those seeds daily and work on your business daily. You want to confront your addictions. Are you addicted to television? Do you watch TV when you should be working your business? Just like at 7 o'clock your favorite show come on, what you have to do at 6 o'clock in order to watch your favorite show? You got to work on your business. You got to put yourself on that time limit. You have to put yourself on the time limit. It's several times I can't tell you what's on TV. I'll figure it out later, because my business comes first. I stopped scheduling anything on Tuesdays evenings because High Heel Tuesday's phone call became more important. See, folks, when something becomes important in your life, you find time for it. When something is giving you gratification in your life, you find time for it. When something you like that give you that good feeling, you will find time for it. You can be busy 23 and a half hours, but that half an hour you will squeeze in there. You will squeeze that half an hour right there. So with that being said, folks, this is High Heel Tuesdays. This is by Erica Harris. I am so flat out excited about the Sony announcement. Guys, make sure you read up on that. I want to remind everyone again about I don't have the address. Mr. Terrence Korsh told you he's doing a meeting on Thursday. He'll come on at the end and say that address for you again. February 24th. February 24th, we will be at the Bread for Life Transformation Center, 705 South Gordon Road in Mableton, Georgia, 30126. When I tell you this is a powerhouse event, it is a powerhouse event. Look at your flyers in your back office. You will have that fantastic information. It is hosted by Trek and Kimberly out there in Georgia. They are hosting, so you want to be there. That's February 24th. See you in Atlanta. Look for those flyers. Post those flyers. See that information right there. And leading up to that event, I want everybody to know we will have the Freedom Pins. The Freedom Pins. How do you get a Freedom Pin? You simply have 8 subscriptions, whether they're agents or just customers. 8 subscriptions, and that gets you a Freedom Club pin. Myself, as well as a ton of other leaders, will be traveling around the world, and they will be giving out these pins. We started giving them out right there in Chicago, and yes, we will be giving them out in Atlanta on February 24th. So that's at 1 o'clock, guys, so you want to check your emails. I'm not saying certain things because I want you to check your emails. Check your emails. See the flyer, you'll get all the great information. With that being said, Terrence Korsh, can you give us that address for Thursday meeting, please?
Yes, ma'am. Erica, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Great, awesome. It's at Bethel Deliverance Tabernacle International. The address is 454 Chichester Street. That's Chidester in Ypsilanti, Michigan. That's 454 Chichester, and we'll be there at 6 o'clock. It will last no longer than 8 o'clock to 8:30, but we're going to do a quick, and so we'll teach you how to do a presentation, so how to do the PowerPoint presentation, and then we'll go right into the digital part, teaching you how to set up each device, and after that, we'll end it with some social media marketing and tips and tools. So it's going to be a very powerful 2-hour training, mini training, because it's going to be packed with a lot of great information. However, we're also going to be recording it, and then we'll be turning that information over to Mr. Bob Peterson. He is an amazing leader in our company. I want to say he's like Bob Bremner's brother. They're like, brothers, because, I mean, they've known each other a long time. And when I say that he's sold out, he has really sold himself out for the company. He works tirelessly. After this call, he will edit it within an hour and have it where people can listen to it an hour later. I tell you, that's just the type of person he is, and he runs all of our calls, keeps the schedules together. He's an invaluable resource for VIP TV, and I just can't thank him enough for all that he does. So they'll have that available as well. If you can make it live, please come out. If you can't, Mr. Bob Peterson will make sure that it's available for the company as well. And we should see a lot of these different trainings all over the country. Back to you, Erica.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Mr. Bob Peterson, thank you for putting on these calls. Again, folks, Freedom Club, the events, I tell you, the people that get on the most calls, go to the most events, make the most money. It's just a true fact. You get on the call, you make the events, you have your own streaming parties, you work on your customers. Those are the people that make the most money in any industry. That is not just here, but in any industry. That is what we have. So, folks, you want to make sure tomorrow night, Wednesday, is Ask the Tech. That's at 12 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern. Put your people on that call so that they can learn. That's Wednesday, Ask the Tech, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then following up with Thursday, a wonderful opportunity call on Thursday nights with our very own, pastor, with our very own professor, Mr. Twanzell Williams. With that being said, folks, High Heel Tuesdays is officially closed. See you guys all on the beaches of the world. Bye-bye.